Hi everyone. Just thought I'd make a quick video just to, check in with people, tell people how I'm doing. Um, I have to say the hardest thing about being homeless for me personally is riding public transportation and dealing with the MBTA, the other riders, you know, and the bus drivers and train drivers, whatever. They're difficult to deal with. And the MBTA is difficult to deal with. And I hate to be that person to be talking bad about anyone, but it's just been really tough. When I lost my car in September, this whole situation of having to take public transportation has been so difficult for me as a homeless person. And, like, and they didn't even, for example, yesterday they had shuttle buses from Wonderland to Orient Heights, but they didn't even announce that. I'm always on the blue line like every day, and I didn't hear any announcements about shuttle buses until I got there in the nighttime and the train was closed and they said shuttle buses to Orient Heights. And because of that, I missed my bus to go to Salem. And, stuff like that happens all the time with the MBTA, all the time. There's, numerous occasions where bus drivers are driving like maniacs and like deliberately, slamming on their brakes and things like that. So like, I have to always hold on tight to my wagon. And, and then I understand that it's summer, but they've also been really cranking up that AC. Even days like this where it wasn't really hot outside, You didn't really need the AC today for the most part. And they have it on, they're really high. And the buses are cold, And and then they feel that like because I'm homeless I shouldn't speak my mind and stuff like that I should just let people treat me badly, and that's never going to be the case. I'm homeless because of political reasons. My life has been destroyed. I haven't always been that way. I've always been a stable person who worked, had a car, and I fell in some very hard times and now I'm trapped. Yeah. Now, I mentioned my wagon. One of the wheels fell out, so I just got rid of the wagon. So now I'm going to get another wagon with better wheels. Because when I bought the most recent wagon, those wheels just kept popping out, and I knew it was going to happen where I was going to lose one. And sure enough, that happened yesterday. But let's go back to being trapped. So, I have felt very trapped in the last year and a half. And when I saw those numbers for the Cambridge Housing Authority that were so high, that really made me feel even more trapped because I didn't expect that. Because I want to be housed as soon as possible. I'm tired of living my life this way. And one of the things I noticed in the application when I was going over it was that it said that I worked in Cambridge. And I wasn't able to edit that information. It didn't allow me to edit anything. And obviously I don't work in Cambridge. And so I'm wondering if those numbers are so high because they may not have me listed as homeless. So that's something I have to review the application with my social worker, and maybe there'll be an opportunity to fix it. If not, then I'll have to probably redo another application. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, I just want out of this situation. Tried to look for work, wasn't able to find work. Now it's even hard to find work without a car, and if my license expires, it's going to be even more difficult to find work. Um, I wasn't able to get unemployment. My credit is destroyed. Um, tried to use my RAF check, reached out to probably thousands of people for apartments and roommates, and I had no success at all. I have tried everything you can think of to try to be housed again, and it has been unsuccessful. So now I'm trying, with the housing authorities to see if they'll, give me an apartment to live in so I can be out of this nightmare. It's hard. It's hard to not sleep in a bed at night. That's really hard too. A lot of wear and tear on your body. And I can't go to a shelter because I'll get killed in a shelter. Like there are people out there that are street savvy and know how to defend themselves, know how to take care of themselves. I'm not one of those people. I go to a shelter, I get killed. So there's no option for me to sleep in a bed, it's just been so hard, And thankfully, on a positive note, I made the effort and made it to my Alanon meeting on Wednesday. And I'm going to try to go to that meeting every week now because it's down the street from the library. So that's something to look forward to. I can get the support that I need there and be able to support other people through our recovery. Hopefully it's easier to get around Medford because today all the streets were closed, because I went to the library there. So hopefully that isn't like a reoccurring thing, because I do want to go to that meeting that is located in Medford, and I'm going to go because I need it. Yeah, I mean, I've helped people in Alanon. People have helped me. I've helped people in the work that I did for 13 years, and I'm the type of person that would give their shirt off their back to somebody. I really am. I'm not just somebody that would say that. And for this to be happening to me, it's just really sad. And I really pray that I get out of it as soon as possible. It has been way too much for me. Way too much. My limits have been pushed beyond a reasonable amount. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.